So I'm originally from the Philippines. My mom is Chinese. I attended primary school in the Philippines, ended up pursuing my university education in Germany, and found my way eventually here in Denver for graduate school.
I am a Colorado native, Denver native actually, and I grew up going to Denver Public Schools. I went to college at Coe College in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I had a undergrad in business administration and computer science. What I wanted to be when I grew up was I wanted to be a sports photographer, actually.
I was originally born and raised in the city of Detroit and went to school at Detroit Commerce, which was really preppy high school. I had to wear this blazer and I had a tie. Some kids got beat up on the bus, I remember that, for wearing it. And then I went to school kind of as a journeyman, but I ended up at Grand Valley State University in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
I'm South Korean by birth. I grew up in Quito, Ecuador, but I came to the US to study. So I received my bachelor's degree from the King's College in New York and my master's from the University of Chicago.
I was born and raised in a small town in Iowa. I then went to college at MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and studied aerospace engineering.
I went to college in Maine, to a small school up there, and initially I wanted to be either a criminal psychologist or a criminal defense attorney.
So I attended MIT because I intended to become an astronaut. That didn't work out. As it turns out, I have physical ailments which prohibit me from joining the astronaut candidate program. But I always knew I liked engineering, and so that's why I ended up in technology.
I was born and raised in Kansas City, Missouri, and I went to school actually for creative writing. I wanted to write books, but throughout college I kind of started working at a mutual fund company and was doing a lot of work on the client side and grew to really enjoy it.
I grew up in Southern Illinois and the daughter of two parents that are immigrants, so my career aspirations were just to get a job. And I was drawn to doing international work, and after graduating from college decided to go into the Peace Corps and took a circuitous route to actually end up in the financial industry.
My love of spreadsheets has led me to where I am today. And my constant willingness to just get into systems and take a look at what's going on, understand what the current process is, but then also willing to improve it.
I think it's been, every time I've joined a firm, I talk to the people I work for and I kind of tell them where I think I want to go. And I've been very fortunate. They've always helped me kind of go down the path I want to go. And when they haven't been able to allow me the opportunity, they've given me the training so that I can continue to move forward.
Throughout my career, I've changed career roles quite a bit. I've worked as an engineer, I've worked as a technologist, and I've worked as in the finance sector. And so, as long as I was always following my curiosity and my passion, I've managed to find interesting challenges and opportunities.
I came to Janus to be an analyst, as a financials analyst covering European financials, and soon after that they asked me to be a co-PM on the European fund. I've been offered a lot of opportunities, and I've moved from being an analyst to PM, and now I'm the director of research, managing a team of about 40 people.
Coming from aerospace, I worked with a lot of men. Janus had a lot of women, and in the management sphere, and I was very interested in that. They also had a great reputation, and they were growing huge when I first joined the firm. So that was all very exciting for me.
I came from a much larger asset management company in Boston. When I left there were about 110 lawyers at the company, and it was just too narrow in focus. So I wanted to try a smaller company, and Janus has given me a lot of breadth in the work that I do.
Janus offered me an opportunity that no other company was willing to do. I was close to 40, I was around 40, and I really wanted to be a career analyst. And when I came to Janus, they said, if that's what your passion is, we want you to do that here at Janus. And so I came to Janus to pursue that.
So when I was pursuing my degree at the University of Denver, my daily commute was from Cheeseman Park to University of Denver, and every day while I was passing by Cherry Creek, I would see that Janus logo staring at me from the bus. So I thought, if I wanted to go into the financial services industry and there's already this great company in my backyard, why look outside of Denver? There's already a great company here.
I really enjoyed, especially throughout the interview process, just really the feeling that it was a unique environment and people were celebrated for their uniqueness and their individuality, and just thinking outside of the box and being able to contribute myself to a team. That really drew me to working here.
So the type of opportunities that are open at Janus, normally when you think of opportunities, the first thing you think about is promotion, climbing a corporate ladder. And that certainly is one way that you can grow, but it's not all the ways that you can grow. And Janus really focuses in my opinion, on some of the other ways. When you have a smaller organization that doesn't have a whole lot of bureaucracy, you get an opportunity to wear some hats that you never imagined that you'd be wearing.
In this role, I've had the opportunity to work with different investment teams as well as different, I should say, sister companies within Janus. So since I've been here, I've worked with Intech, Perkins, the fundamental fixed income team here in Denver, the global macro fixed income team based out of Newport Beach, as well as equity investors here in Janus.
I was hired to start negotiating distribution agreements as we just started entering the broker-sold space for our mutual funds. And over the years, I've migrated roles to cover institutional support, investments and trading matters, fund matters, and international. So I've really had an opportunity to do a lot of different things.
Moving in Janus has always been opportunity. I've always had opportunity. There's either been a big project, something has come up where I volunteered to do something. I've had the opportunity to work in just about every major area that IT supports. So that's given me a breadth of knowledge and people. So it's just taking the opportunity when it comes and asking if it's not coming to you.